Hi. We're here. Josh Kalinowski.
Chad Loomis.
Hey, we're here again for your Casper Weekly Market Update.
We really are starting right now, aren't we? Okay, we are. Casper Real Estate Market Update. Let's go.
All right. So what's been going on?
Dude, I tell you what, man, I got to tell you, I don't want to talk about interest rates because every time that the Fed tells us that they're going to lower them, they completely do a 180 and they raise them. So we're not going to talk about interest rates, even though they did actually go up a little bit. We are going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the national market. But before we do that, hey, I just want to know, Chad, is there anything in the great state of Wyoming that the legislators have done positively to help the people of Wyoming out when it comes to property taxes?
They have. They have actually, they've got a bill that they've funded passed for you property tax owners who might be struggling a little bit. You can look into that or contact Josh or I to see how that works. But there is a lot of money out there to help those struggling homeowners.
And when he says a lot of money, we're talking $20 million that they've set aside to help those of you that are challenged with your property taxes. Now, of course, this doesn't apply to everybody, because I would say that I'm struggling to pay taxes too because I don't like to pay them.
Yeah.
But if you really are on a fixed income and you are finding that this is actually harmful for your financial stability, they do have relief for you. So we will put the link down below in this video, but also reach out to Chad or myself and we're happy to actually get you connected in the right resources, because that's what matters most, is hopefully bringing you some value. So speaking of value, Chad, let's talk about, you want to talk about local or national first?
You go first.
Okay, so national market, what's going on? Because what we've seen week over week is we've actually started to see more inventory. In fact, my man, we actually have 30% more inventory week over week this year than we did from last year or any other week in 2023, which is amazing, right? Phenomenal. Over 120,000 more homes are active on the market right now, which is great. It means that there's more homes to choose from. So is that a good thing for the market? I would think so, but sellers might not like this.
Yeah. Well, because then they're going to see more price cuts, right?
That's exactly right. So we're seeing more competition and we are seeing more price adjustments with homes that are existing for those that haven't sold over the last couple of weeks. So just FYI, for you sellers out there, it is a good time to get your house on the market, because as we're seeing every single week, there's more competition that you're having to face. When it comes to new under contracts, we had 87,000 new homes come to the market, but 20,000 of those went under contract within 24 hours. So now there's only 67,000 of those on the market right now too. So anyways, a lot of good signs out there. I'm not really disappointed in what's happening in the marketplace, but it's really just good to know as a seller what's happening. And of course, as a buyer, you are starting to have a little bit more inventory to choose from.
Awesome.
Yes,
All right.
I think it's good.
Yeah. Well, locally here in Casper specifically, we were talking about active homes. So we did dip just a little bit again this week, only by a couple. Yeah. But I'm not saying that the number of listings hasn't increased. It's just the number of listings is not staying up with the demand.
Yeah.
So again, we're still low on active listings right now.
Yeah.
Well,
and I would also say this, I mean, this is very complementary to what we're kind of talking about on the national level, is that every market is different. And I think that's why it's really good to understand, hey, what's going across the country, right? Because a lot of people are still buying secondary homes. Like 37% of homes that are being sold right now, especially in those warmer climate areas, are second homes for people. So it's just really good to know, like when you're getting into an environment that you're not familiar with because you don't live there, hey, what's going on nationally, but then also you got to look at what is going on locally, because it could be completely different, which is what you were just showing us.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, pending sales, not a big jump, or not a big difference over last week. We only had a difference of decrease of 3. We're at 157 overall pending sales. The 115 to 215 range increased by 5. That was the hot one this week. The 215 to 315 dropped by 1. The 315 to 5 increased by 1, and then the 500 plus, there was no change. We're still steady there at 27.
27. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
I remember when we were doing this many years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have 9, maybe 11. On a really great week, it'd be 15.
Yeah.
The fact that we're actually double that is awesome to see that.
So it's been a good start for the 500 plus range this year.
Love it, man. Well, I'll tell you what, the weather continues to keep getting nicer and nicer here. The grass is starting to turn green.
Yeah.
And we always know that's a positive sign for the real estate market as well.
All right, hey, you guys have any other questions? You know how to get a hold of us regarding buying or selling here in Casper. Chad Loomis with the Loomis Real Estate team.
Absolutely. Global Bankers Weekly Real Estate Update back at you. Look forward to seeing you next week.